We want you to feel good and to be able to feel good whenever you want. Not just because some amazing thing happened. Of course, I want amazing things to happen to you, but not because of an outside thing, but because of an inside thing. Because I am cultivating and developing a feeling of satisfaction that is not based on a person, place, or thing. It's like a conditionless satisfaction. It's like bringing in, it's a state that we can tap into and roll with. So if you want some of that, if that sounds good, we're going to do some practices. EFT is a really exciting type of energy psychology, and it basically uses different acupuncture points. And so when you are saying the statement, it's supposed to kind of cause a little bit of distress. And then whether you're doing the karate chop or the points, you're neutralizing out that circuitry. I'm also an EMDR therapist, and so I spend a lot of time helping people dislodge those negative belief systems with EMDR. Highly recommend if you're looking for a really effective trauma therapy. EMDR, game changer. I love it because it's sort of the synthesis of more traditional psychology, like cognitive behavioral stuff, and then the energetics piece. And so when you put those together, it's just so effective and really speeds up the results. There's a couple different ways you can do it. You can do this like karate chop version where you hit the pad of your hand. There's also these 2 points kind of under your collarbone, and you just kind of have to feel around until you hit a tender spot. And then you kind of go, okay, this is it. It hurts a little bit. So be tender. Don't, to your comfort level, right? I personally like the karate chop because I feel like it has this added like emphasis to it that I like. And then my tender spots are really tender, so I don't like those as much. But I do feel connected to the heart chakra, so it can be good. But do whichever one you feel. And then if you're a newbie, don't worry. Just follow along if you like. I'll lead you through it. If you already know, we will switch to all these different points down here. So just follow along with me. I feel like that's the best way to do it if you're a beginner. And even if you're advanced, I personally like guided meditations. We're going to start with the setup statement, and we're going to do a karate chop. Even though I often feel guilty when I allow myself to feel good, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I often feel guilty when I allow myself to feel good, I deeply love and accept myself. Feeling good is my birthright. Even though I feel guilty when I allow myself to feel good, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I worry that feeling good is selfish or wrong, I choose to release this guilt and embrace my right to pleasure. Even though I've been conditioned to believe that feeling good is indulgent, I choose to let go of this limiting belief and open myself up to the joy of pleasure. Yes, please. Okay, round 2. We're going to tap through the different points. So we're going to start with the eyebrow. This guilt is about feeling good. The side of the eye, I don't deserve to feel pleasure. Under that eye, or maybe I'm afraid of what others will think. Under the nose, but what if feeling good is my destiny? Chin, what if pleasure is essential for my well-being? Collarbone, I choose to release this guilt now. Underarms, right here at the bra line, I give myself permission to feel good. Top of the head, and I trust that it's not only okay, but necessary for my happiness. Okay, beautiful. We're going to do a round 3, tapping through affirmations. We're going to do the same exact points. Just follow along, but I'm not going to name them. Feeling good is my birthright. I release all guilt and shame around pleasure. I choose to embrace my right to feel good. Pleasure is my destiny, and I welcome it into my life. I release the need to justify my happiness to others. That's a good one. I'm worthy of experiencing joy and pleasure. Under the arm, I give myself full permission to prioritize my well being. I choose to feel good without guilt, knowing that it serves my highest good. We're going to go back to the karate chop there. I release all guilt and shame surrounding feeling good, knowing that my pleasure is my birthright and my destiny. I choose to embrace joy and allow myself to experience the fullness of life without hesitation or reservation. Permission to carry this feeling of goodness with you throughout the day, knowing that you are worthy of experiencing joy, pleasure, and happiness in every moment. And PSA doesn't have to be tied to a relationship, to money, to success, right? We don't have to check all the boxes to prove our worth or earn love. Instead, we can just tap into this beautiful energy of love and compassion.